Hi, it's Milk Tea, and today we'll be discussing the girl of the day, which is Tamamo-no-mae Maya Tendo, my waifu. Ah, okay. So in my original account, when I actually got back, because I actually took a break from playing, she is like the one I really wanted for a long time. Like it got to the point that my startup gacha, I went for her, which is not advisable, but she's really good in PvP too. But um, she's just really good. Okay, so before we discuss and talk about her skills, I'll say it at once for those who are important. Um, if you guys are new to the game and you want Startup Gacha, she is one of the best units to get. Of course, number one is Otahime. Number two is Professor Moriarty. Those are the top two priorities. I'd say go for Otahime 100%. She's really good. But me, I went for her in my old account. And she's just really good. She's good at PvP, not gonna lie. She's also good at PvE content. She's just good overall. And let's discuss on what she could do. So, before we start, let's observe and show you guys how she's so pretty. Okay, why I fell in love with her because if you guys play League of Legends, I love Ari so much. I'm an Ari main. I'm not good at the game, but I'm an Ari main. I call myself that. Look at that detail. It's so pretty. Her nine tails, her fox ears, just everything's so perfect. If you see in her ult, she's actually pretty cool. She flies. She does that. She just spreads out and like goes fire everywhere. But anyways, let's get into her skills. Okay, so let's start with her skills, which of course, what makes her really kind of bad in PvP is these two, of course, the slash and of course slash of brilliance, which of course you guys know are basic to every stage girl. But what makes her nice are these skills. Okay, so befuddling slash is a high damage and confusion to front enemy, which is really good, especially if you're starting PvP. There are tanks who could give you aggro and provoke, and you'd want to prevent it by confusing them. Like one of them are like Perseus, Professor Moriarty, excuse me, and they're really annoying. But with this, it's actually really strong skill. Um, Her climax act is where everything changes, and it's actually pretty OP. Um, so, Golden Haired Ninetales is a low damage and 20% chance to stop 10 times to random enemies. So, of course, Smilegate always fails to translate all their skills and everything about Starlight. So, if you don't understand what 10 times means, it means that she will land 10 hits and it could be random. That's why it says low damage. But we could say that it could just hit one person and she could receive all the 10 hits, which is crazy. Some may not be hit at all, they could just receive one hit. But basically, if you guys are familiar with how Araru works or like how Dorothy Araru and Birthday Maya works, the Hercules one, wherein they hit random enemies and it just hits them random amounts of time and they split their damage. That's how this Climax Act works. So within those 10 hits, it'll just hit whoever she wants to hit. But the 20% chance of stop hits everyone and it's just 20%. But do not underestimate it because it's really crazy, I swear. Sometimes you just stop everyone and you just get mad and she just goes, oh, I'm Sultan, I'll just stop all of you. She's the goddess. So what makes her nice on PvP is she has 1762 speed, which is decent enough and really fast for regular stage girls. And I don't know, I just love her. I love her so much. Her unit skill sucks. That's it. Her auto skill is normal barrier, special barrier, and damage dealt 7%. So if you max her to rank 9, her damage dealt 7% could really deal a lot, especially when she ults. So let's say you use her climax act and there are just 3 enemies left, you could just melt them down honestly, and that's what makes her really, really nice. Would you fall for her? Would you go for her if she were her gems? Yes. 100% yes. I went for her during the startup banner. Jesus, what's wrong with me? Um, I went for her. I just love her. She's waifu. I've died for her art, her sprite, her ult, her kit, her everything. As a starter, she's really good. PvE, 100% yes. She can melt down bosses, apparently. With those 10 hits, she's obviously going to hit one boss. Because there's only one boss. So she can melt down really quickly. She has a good starting with the barriers. Really good. Um, she is PvP. I've reached SSS with her. Many people, many beginners actually ban her because of the stop chance, which is fake. Because 20% may seem low, but once you stop, that's really gonna be like really sick. Um, would I go for her? Yeah. Should you pull for her? Sure. But remember, top priority is Otohime and Professor Moriarty. But yeah, go for her. I'll be responsible for the mistake if you guys roll for her. But she's really good. Not gonna lie, hands down, she's one of the best starting units to begin with. There are only 3 in my list. It's just Otohime, Professor Moriarty, and her because she is waifu and she is good in PvP and PvE. Otohime, I guess, is strictly PvP. Moriarty is also PvP. She's an all-arounder kind of type, but yeah, she's just great. um, she reaches SSS. I see people in the mid SSS, I guess, still using her, but Otohime is still up there in the SSS. They're just good. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this short video and this girl, Sage Girl with me. So, join my Discord, leave a like, because that really helps me and gives me motivation to create more videos. Leave a comment on who you guys think the next girl of the day should be, and who's if you guys like this video. So, um, see you guys next time. Bye.